Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Bit Heroes. For some reason, the music isn't playing. There we go. All right, sweet. Let's do it. Today, we're just going to do natural regen, as we are going to do for the rest of this tier, which is only a month away or so. Pip and Pep. Pip. Welcome to you both. And William. Good morning to you all. Yeah, we're just going to do natural regen, but I did get quite a bit done during the week. So if we go down to our epic familiars, when they load up, because sometimes it takes a while. Got M-World downloading on the PS4 right now. MW. Modern Warfare, got it. Nice. 100 gig download, Jesus. Okay, this is taking like forever to load. Anyway, we have 5 there we go. 5 Mistrals. We need 6, but I've already fused the first thing with him, so effectively we've got 6 of him. We've just fused one, so 5 there. And then 5 Flame Talons. We need 1 more Flame Talon. And then we've got all the other commons and rares and all the rest of it to make the tank familiar from World Boss. So all we need for that is 1 of him, and then like 200 of the World Boss material, which is obviously going to take quite a while. But the familiar side of things is done, which is almost done. We've got 1 left, as I said. And for Icalis, I think that's what it's called, we need 2 more of this guy. So it's just capture rate is the name of the game at the moment. We'll get through PvP trials and Gauntlet, and then we're going to do the Flame Talon dungeon and hopefully get the last one. And then we'll be doing raid, whatever it is, to get Flixie. And that's it. And that'll be it going forward until new tier. Then when new tier comes out, raids will go straight back to like the current raid, the highest raid. That tier's raid for gear, obviously. And once I get 1 more Flame Talon, I don't really know what I'm going to do with energy, because I don't need any more FAMs that require energy. I might just go and get more of those 2 in case I want to have multiple +5 Stanners, whatever the fuck his name is. Oh, we're already out of PvP. No, there we go. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. We'll see next year if there's a fan that I might want or something. I don't know. But I still need the two Flixies, which is proving to be way more difficult than once thought. Let's change our runes from capture rate back to experience while we're doing expedition and gauntlet. All right, nice. Spook, good morning to you. Haven't done World Boss yet. Let's do World Boss. World Chat, sorry. Okay. I'm doing this portal purely, I don't need any gear or anything. I'm doing it purely for the mount, as far as the cosmetic mount goes. I don't know what piece of the mythics drop in here. I think it might be the helmet, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm here for the mount. I don't need anything from these expeditions, so I just went for the cosmetic side of things. This song is pretty shit. Skip that. Fishing Remnant. Finishing. I cannot read today. Yes. Yeah. So, quickly talk about that. We did a bunch yesterday. We got a bunch of bosses done yesterday. Then we went to the labyrinth and got lost and ran around, and I didn't know what was happening. And by the end of it, we were just confused, trying to find out what we were meant to be doing. So I did do a Google, and we're in the right place. There's like we did an event where we had to meet up or join. Let's go a little bit more. Join the rebels and fight back against like the invaders or whatever. And we did that. And then after that, apparently you just keep searching, and you'll find like a world boss thing. I don't know. And then you kill that, and then you go to the end of the game and do the last boss. So like we're really, really close to finishing it. We just need to basically go through the library area again until we find this boss that I somehow missed. And then we're good. But that game's pretty sweet, and it's got a lot of replay value because you know, there's instant dungeons and different bosses that won't show up on each playthrough and stuff. Like, you might have the playthrough that I'm doing, and then the next one have, you know, 6 new bosses that you didn't get the first time. So it's pretty cool that you can play it again and get a completely different set of challenges. So yeah, we'll finish that today, and then after that, we'll either, depends on how long that takes, we'll either start something else, or we'll just play Fall Guys for a bit, depending on what time and how long the stream's been going and stuff. I'm gonna turn this music up ever so slightly and change it to something better. Oh shit, okay. Apparently 1000's too hard. We got killed, which is not good. Yeah, so if we finish Remnant stuff and there's like 3 hours left of stream, we may as well start something else. But if there's only like an hour or two, we may just play Fall Guys. I'll see if Raz and Pip and my brother or Stu or whoever is free and wants to play some Fall Guys. Or I could just do it solo if they're not around. I could try Fall Guys. I have it downloaded, but I'm quite tired and want to play something chill where I don't need to focus. Well, it's not cross-platform, so it'd have to be on PC. I mean, that is pretty chill. A pretty chill game where you don't need to focus much. You just jump around like a jelly bean. Anyway, we'll see what the timing is like. I've got Dead Cells installed, so probably play that one next. It's not cross-platform, yeah. It'd be good if it was. We talked about it the other day. It'd be good if it was on okay, now that's really loud. It'd be good if it was on phone, on mobile, because you could just like take it with you wherever you go, and you could link the accounts. Maybe one day. I think I might put on a capture rate tome, purely because when you use like a bit gore or any gore, actually, it gives you capture rate as part of it. So I have all these capture rate tomes sitting there from monthly logins that aren't being used, because whenever I go for catching fams, I use a gore. So I may as well use them alongside the 25% stuff. I got a heap of rocket boots as well, so maybe we'll just put on rocket boots and the capture rate tome, and then just like everything else to 25%. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we have 11 rocket skates and 8 capture rate. Let's do that. So we'll move faster and fight faster, and then we'll have a better chance of capturing fams, and then the normal stuff here applies. Unless we have some better stuff of that, we may as well use it all together, right? I don't think so. Oh wait, here we go. Increases your experience gained. Chuck that on. Gold find and item find. There we go. We've put together a gore of our own. Gauntlet. Play. Accept. The PS4 came with an extra controller too, which is cool. I bought it used, of course, but damn, it's good. EP Super Boost, yeah. I already used my my potion, whatever the potion is, the massive orange potion that I got from login. I used it immediately to get rid of it. That's pretty cool, Pep. I'm happy that you're I'm glad that you're happy with doing it. As I remember, you were like tossing up whether to get the PS4 or towards a PC, and you were on the fence about it. So the fact that you made a decision and you're happy with that decision is good, because you never want to like make a decision and then be like, oh fuck, I should have done the other thing, which happens a lot in life actually. But it's good that, oh shit, It's good that you're happy and everything worked out well, which is nice. You doing a video? Yes. Okay. Apparently, yeah, apparently, the very first level of Trials Gauntlet is still too hard. You guys can do it. I have faith in you. Oh shit, my faith is... Oh my goodness, my faith. You can do it, Glassy boys. You can't do it. Can't be done. Maybe. No, no chance. Fuck you, Gauntlet. Fuck you. Let's try again. Close but not quite. Story of my life. Yeah. I still think it's rubbish that they make it that hard. Like, if you're full TS, doesn't matter whether you have a set and mythics and all that crap. If you're full TS and you have decent fams, you should be able to do the very first entry level of a Trials Gauntlet of that particular tier. Let alone having 2+5s with pretty decent augments, having a full set, having 2 mythics, and all my runes and accessories and stuff are all like right up there. And still no, it's ridiculous. It's so dumb. Because like once you have all of this stuff that I just talked about, you don't really need this because you don't really need the legendaries anymore, or the you know, because you've already spent it all to get to the ability to do this, and then it still can't do it. It's just fucked. It's really fucking dumb. I haven't made much progress on Zordagong recently. No more Flame Talons or Igni Bright for the past couple of days. That sucks. Yeah, the Igni Bright is like super hard to find. I feel like it's harder than the other. It'll be the exact same drop chance, but I feel like it doesn't drop very often. It feels like it drops less than the other ones, but I think that also might be because I need like 200 of it. So I got the I got both of the epic schematics. I got Chimney and the other one. I've made the other one. I haven't made a Chimney yet, but I can. And then I don't have the legendary schematic, and I need like 200 more Igni Brights or whatever they're called. Well, like basically 200 more. So I'm pretty far away from getting it, but as I said, once I get that one more Flame Talon, all the fan parts are done, and then it's just world boss out the arse. So next tier, if I can, you know, buy a bunch of the Zeals, or I already have 144 thingies already. No, don't die. You died. You fucking died. Yeah, I can hit a world boss pretty hard next tier. And those Igni Bright thing isn't the materials aren't susceptible to undefined, so I can just do it on norms and just get a bunch of legendaries to break down for gear and all that stuff and whatnot. Speaking of world boss, does anyone want to do 12 world bosses? Mithron, welcome dude. What's going on? Good to see you. Hang on, let's quit out of this for a sec. Yeah, here we go. Chimney, and the other one is called Furor. So I've got the one of him already, so that's why I only have 5 of him, and then I need another one of him, and then I'm good to go, except I don't have the Igni Bright. So I think I needed 210 total, and I've fused one of them, so I think I need like 192 or something. I don't know, whatever it is. I need a bit of it. Still need a bunch, so I'll be doing this world boss for months. How's the weather? It's cold at the moment because it's winter here. I will tell you. The weather is today. It's a top of 13 degrees Celsius, a low of 9. So there's 4 degree difference from low to high. At the moment, it's currently 12. For the next few days, we have today's top of 13, bottom of 9. Tomorrow's top of 14. Tuesday's top of 14. Wednesday's top of 12. Thursday's top of 12. Friday's top of 10. And Saturday's top of 11. And all the bottoms are like 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 8. So anywhere from 7 degrees to 14 degrees is the next week, which I'm fucking excited about because summer can fuck right off. But we are coming out of it. Like the other day, it got up to like 20-ish, and it was hot and I didn't like it. But it was like 20-ish isn't hot, but when you've been having like, 14, 15 degree days and all of a sudden there's just one hotter day, you notice it more. You're like, fuck, what the hell is this? It's winter. Go away, son. So yeah, it's starting to come out of the coldness, which is a bit shitty, but what can you do? What can you do? I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, 2 of us, but we'll try. We got a good boss. The Humrahan guy isn't too bad. Oh, also, since this World Boss came out, I was thinking about this yesterday. Since this World Boss came out, I've got 18 of that Igni Bright stuff. I've only ever got 1 legendary. You prefer hot weather? I fucking hate hot weather. I hate it. Anything above like 20, 22, 25 around there it's not good. I'd have winter and I'd have autumn and winter rotating, or just winter. I like the cold. I really don't like the heat. Yeah, I've only ever got 1 legendary from this. I think it was the weapon staff. I think it was. So for cosmetics and stuff, I still need the mainly just the helmet and the body, right? Because for the most part, I use, well, since I started, I've used the rubber chicken offhand, and then I recently changed it to chippity offhand. But now that they've made all of the cosmetic weapons available to any weapon that you're using, so whether you're using a staff, a sword, an axe, a dildo, whatever, you can use all the cosmetic weaponry. So at the moment I'm using this sword, but I can make it look like I'm using a staff or something. Since they did that, I've just got the 2 fists because it looks cool, I guess. I like it. But usually it's either the rubber chicken or chippity. So I'll change back soon, but I just like the double fistage. This is the Minotaur on fire. The bull on fire effectively is the fam from this that we're trying to save up for. Zodo, good morning, dude. How are you? I really want I really want the Law and Order cosmetics. Oh yeah, the fist, yeah, they're pretty good. I ran around for the week as Yeti with a double fist. It was pretty good. That's pretty good as well. But I really like this set, whatever this set's called. I like the way, like the red and black. Red and black's are my two favorite colors, so I just like that set a lot. And I also like this samurai set as well. But yeah, I'm just like, it's rough trying to get a legendary out of this. Like, it's been like a fair few weeks since this has been live, I feel. I'm hoping to get the Zordogon schematic soon, so I can easily check if his bonus gets changed. 15% physical damage bonus doesn't really make sense for a familiar with only fire skills, especially because he has 10% fire damage bonus. Piss off, bug. A few days ago, I asked if his bonus would be reworked in the dev Q&A channel on the main server, and one of the devs reacted to it with an eyes emoji. So I'm hoping that means something. Apocalypse set, yeah. It's I like it a lot, and like the weapon and offhand as well. When, like wearing the whole thing looks pretty cool. But the fistage is pretty good as well. Okay, we have one more. Which platform do you have Remnant? PC. It means he saw it with his eyes. It could be rolling back eyes, like, oh, fuck, this guy's asking me questions. Don't make me do stuff. Come on, ow! I just punched the desk. One more dude. One more dude. One more dude. Maybe there was a nose emoji and he smelled it as well. Oh my god, I'm destroying my desk today. Oh, I mean like Steam Epic. It was on Epic at the moment, actually. It's on the Epic store for free. So if you're on PC, go and grab it for free. Okay, so we've done World Boss, Expedition, Gauntlet, PvP. We did do all of them, right? Yes, we did. Okay, let's go with Capture Rate. And which zone was it? Nope. Nope. Going backwards. This one? Nope. This one. Yes. Oh. Shit. It's almost bad. I cleared my my dungeon team, so it was just me, because I had some bounties piling up, and I just went and did one dungeon on my own, and I got rid of a bunch of them. So when I get more of the defeat 3 heroic dungeon or whatever it is, I'll go and knock that out on my own. But yeah, that's why that was just me. I'm thinking of getting a PC. I don't know how good it should be, or should I stay with PS4? Well, it depends what you want what you want it for, and how much money you're willing to spend. And then I guess if it's for game stuff, this song can fuck off. Whether your friends are on PC or PS4, like if you've got a bunch of your friends are on PS4, then you'll be fine. If the majority of your friends are on PC, then maybe getting a PC is better. But there's a lot of this. Pep went through this just like this week. You got to toss up the pros and cons and all that sort of stuff. I was just asking because I tried it myself today. Did you like it? I really like it. I think it's really good. One of the dumbest who's actually working towards it, so I don't want it to be stronger. So I want it to be stronger. Yeah, well, you always go for mythic stuff. You always have like a high kind of ceiling of I don't know what the word would be. Contentment, I guess. You're just like, no, I need the best thing. I need the highest thing. Seems like fun, but the monsters are hella annoying. Yeah, I think that we were talking about it in the Remnant stream yesterday. The only, well, not the only, but the biggest like complaint, if I had to pick something about the game, would be that there's not enough enemies. Not enough different enemies. Like every zone or map or dungeon or area, whatever you want to call it, you go to, there's only ever like 2 or 3 different enemies. And if you know, like, so the guys with the javelins and all that are in the desert. You don't see them anywhere else or whatever. I mean, it's like, if you think about Dark Souls and stuff, there's generally different enemy types in different areas, but there's a lot varied. Whereas in Remnant, it's kind of like you got 2 different enemies, maybe 3 in each area. So I just feel like they could have done more with the like put 4 or 5 different enemies in instead of 2 or 3. But the cool thing is, I was talking about this earlier, is that there's a lot of replay value in the game, because a lot of the bosses and dungeons and all that stuff are randomized. So say there's like 20 bosses in your first playthrough, you might only find 7, and then your second playthrough you might find a few different ones, and your next playthrough you might find some more different ones. So the replay value is there if you want to like do all of it to get all the bosses, fight all the bosses and stuff. But yeah, I guess my main gripe with it is there's not enough enemy diversity. I just got PS4 today instead of a PC. Happy with the choice since my buddies are on PS4 and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm glad that you're happy with it. I got to get my PS4 fixed. The disc drive is screwed up or something. I can only play my digital games, so that's fucked. I wonder why that happened. Which sucks because my Wheel of Fortune and pinball games are on discs and I want them so bad. Yeah, that's weird, man. I don't know why that would like Red Ring of Death from the Xbox 360 saga. Bosses are cool though, but I hate enemy spam. Well, that's the other thing. A lot of the bosses are, it's kind of the Dark Souls 2 treatment of like, here's a boss, but here's also like 10 different enemies at the same time just because, like artificial damage padding, artificial difficulty, sorry, and just padding with other enemies and stuff. Not all the time, but some of them are definitely like that. I would agree. Elias, good morning. What class did I choose? The one on the very left. I think it was Hunter, the one with the rifle, and I'm still using that rifle right now. Like I used it the entire playthrough. It's pretty good. I never bothered to get a different weapon. I mean, we got some from quest rewards, and I might actually try them out when we stream that stream Remnant after this. Like upgrade them and see what the difference is and stuff. But yeah, the hunting rifle I started with, I'm still using. It's pretty good. Sundram, welcome. What are you trying to do right now? What fusion are you trying to get? Okay, so we're going for two different fusions at the moment. Schematic, whatever. I'm going for in this. We're trying to get the last flame talon we need to make. I still can never remember the thing's name. Stanislaus or something. The bull minotaur dude from the new world boss, the tank. All we need is one flame talon left, and then like a bunch of ignibrite. So we're using the dungeon energy now that the energy is split, is no longer world boss and dungeons. It's just for dungeons. We're using them to get the last flame talon, and then our raids, we're doing raid 8 or 9 or whatever it is to try and get 2 more flixies so we can make a +6 Eucalyptus as well. So they're the 2 fusions we're working on. I chose the tanky boy because I love melee. Melee in that game is kind of eh. I feel it's a bit weird. Like it's hard to hit. You have to, I don't know. It doesn't hit things. You have to move the camera. It doesn't. If you just hold left and click melee, you'll just keep attacking straight. You have to actually move the camera left. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, the melee's a bit eh, I feel. See ya. Alright man, you're heading off. Good to see you. We got dad joke of the day ready. It is. Let's make sure it's worthy first. Nope. Was not worthy. Oh shit, I need to watch an ad. We're off. Why don't you see seagulls? Sorry. Why don't seagulls fly over the bay? Because then there'd be bay gulls. Was not worth. Was not worth. I mean, I think the melee in it is fine. It's just a different way of doing it. I guess I'm used to the Souls type melee. It's just a bit different, I guess. And there's only like one attack. So in Souls, you've got light attack, heavy attack, forward and heavy attack to do a jump. You can back up and then do an attack. You can roll and then do an attack. All these different like combos you can kind of do. In Remnant, it's just attack. That's all you've got. So I don't know. I just feel that it's there for when shit gets up in your face. Come on. But I don't think I'd ever do a melee only kind of, well, not melee only, but like a heavy melee build. But who knows? Who knows? Some good stuff right there. Yeah, that was it's pretty bad. Headshots seem to stun the enemy, so I shoot them once and then head in for a melee. Yeah, fair call. Or just use the shotgun. Yeah, I mean, I got a sniper rifle, but I used it a little bit, but I just went back to the rifle we got at the start of start of the game. Anyway, let's talk about Remnant in Remnant. At the moment, let's talk about Bit Hero kind of stuff, I guess. So they said that the new content is coming mid. Well, they said it was coming next month, right? So I'm guessing like mid. Wait, hang on. Was that last month? They said that. Is it coming out mid August, which is like now, or is it next? Was it that they said that now for next month? It's coming out September. I've already forgotten. Jim, what's going on, man? Good to see you. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? No, not really. We've just been talking shit. We've just been talking about what I'm trying to do in here, the fusions and stuff I need, and then we were talking about Remnant from the Ashes game as well, because I'm streaming that as well, and I'll be streaming that after this. So you haven't missed much. We did all of the PvP expedition and gauntlet, and now we're working through our energy, trying to get one last Flame Talon fam, and then after that we will be going into the raids. So in Bit Hero stuff, you didn't miss too much. You just missed the PvP gauntlet expedition stuff. So it doesn't really bother me how long it takes to get this last Flame Talon. Like if it took, a month, I mean, that would be kind of shitty taking a month, but to get one fan. But if it does, it doesn't really matter because I can't do anything with it. Like I can't fuse a +6 right now. So it can take its time for me to find it or persuade it. It's not really a big deal. And then, as I said before, after I get it, I don't really know what I'm going to work on. So I'll probably just keep going for more Flame Talons and what's the other one called? Mistrals. So if I wanted to, I could, +5, 4 of them, like I did with Glazdos, because I got nothing else to look for. So I'll probably just keep doing these guys, and so I can make like 4 + 5 Stanislaus or whatever they're called. Just because, I mean, I got to use it on something, right? May as well. And then the same thing with Flixie. Once I get 2 more Flixies, I don't really need any raid fams either. So I don't know, because it's not really worthwhile for me to try to get other fams because 1, free to play, so any mythics and stuff is out of the question. But 2, augments, you got to have all the augments, so all the different fams. So, and then 3, all I need is fams to be able to do Trials Gauntlet, basically. So I already have the Glazdos. If I get the Stanislaus or whatever it's called, I'm going to say Stanislaus, I don't know if that's right. Then I'll have tank in the front and then bait tank at the back. Then I don't need anything else. The Eucalyptus we're going for is purely just for PvP, which is not necessary, but it's working towards it because why not? So going out and getting all these different fams and more PvP fams and stuff is just kind of, it's not worth it. Like, I may as well just use energy for raid shards or something, because I'm never, I don't need them. The only thing you need is stuff for Trials Gauntlet, fans for Trials Gauntlet. Anything else outside of that is just for PvP, basically. My Glazdos grind has been kind of bad. I have 25 neural net ROMs and only 1 Tilk. Well, he's not actually that bad. He's pretty easy, considering what some other World Boss fams are. Like the one I'm trying to do now, I need 210 Igni Bright, and I think for a +5 Glazdos, you only need 90. I think so. It's like half expensive, and you need 3 Tilks, which is whatever. So you're gonna need 18 Tilks total. But I remember when I looked at it, I was kind of like a bit the same. I was overwhelmed with them. Like, fuck, I need 90 of those things and I need 18 Tilks. What the shit? But then you realize that it's actually like really easy to fuse compared to other things. But you got to start somewhere. So after you get +5 Stanislaus, you should make 3 extras so your invasion team can be stand at the front, Glass at the back, and your Eucalyptus in the middle. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't thought exactly that. When I said you only need them for Trials Gauntlet and PvP, Invasion as well, but Invasion isn't really that big of a deal. But that's what I was thinking. Like at the moment, I've got in my invasion, my second last team is Glazdos, one of the NPCs, I think, and then Glazdos, and then my last team is Glazdos, me, and then the other Glazdos. So, yeah, if we can make another 4 Stanislauses and have them at the front, it's a fine point. And then you, Carlos, as well. Yeah, just have tank, DPS, bait of all different familiars for each team. We shall see. It's the Ignibrite that's the hard thing, right? It just takes forever. Are you going to stream something after Bit Heroes? Yeah, we're going back to we're going to finish off Remnant after Bit Heroes, and then once we finish that, I don't know, depending on what time it is, we might just play some Fall Guys, or if we finish it super early, we might start something else. We'll just have to wait and see how long it takes to finish. My ult has 8 tilts and 25 net ROMs, but still needs the schem as well. The schem, I forgot about that. Yeah. So for this, the world boss fam that I'm going for, the Stanislaus, I need its schematic as well. So all I need is the schematic, 1 more Flame Talon, and like the better part of 200 Ignibrites. So, you know, not much. I don't even know if I'll get 200 like within the next tier's timeline. Like it might take the whole tier to get 200 of them. But I was saying before, I'll put on a put on a Bitgore and then just do an absolute shit ton of world boss. Considering those Zeal pack thingies from the shop, from the guild shop, are five world bosses for 1 thingy, and I've got 144 of them. And then I've still got about 4 million, I want to say. How much energy do we have left? Oh, we've still got quite a bit. Yeah, basically 4 million thingy. Guild honor, which I can then buy another, well, however many of that. So we can do world boss for fucking days. And try and get the Ignibrites. But yeah, the Bitgore isn't going to help get the Ignibrites because it's not affected by item find. But I'll be getting legendaries and stuff out of it because, you know, it can drop legendaries. So even though I doubt that I'll be able to find someone or people to do heroic with, because I got carried last time by these two actually, Dan and Gilgamesh. So I doubt I'll be able to get that again. So I'll just do a bunch of world boss on normal. And, you know, probably end up with quite a few legendaries out of it, and hopefully a big slab of Ignibrite. Provided that the world boss is in next tier. It'd be really, really shit and random if it wasn't, considering they just released it. They wouldn't, like, not make it there, but you never know. The fam you're going needs 200 of the fam. No, it needs 200 of the world boss material. So you know how Orlag needs Hobbit feet, and the Netherworld needs Demon hide and all that stuff. The specific material from the world boss I need 200 of. I'm not sure if I mentioned anywhere on Discord, but I finally got full tier 13 gear, which means I finally got more TS than you again. Nice. Is that the tank stuff? Alright, I'm just gonna get some water, 1 sec. You up tiered because you need 100% block. Alright. You got DPS as well though, don't you? Oh yeah, when I got the 6 Mistrals that I needed, obviously I've just got auto persuade on any fam at all. In the Mistral dungeon, I think I ended up with like 140 or 160 or something of the common familiar, just because every time it came up persuasion, I had the auto thing on. So if I ever need a +5 of something with that thing in it, I can make a gajillion of them. Like, let's see when the next persuade comes up, we'll see what it however many of that fam we've got. I think this dude, the chili, is the common for this dungeon, I think. This is the one we actually need for Stanislaus, this thing. Him and Flame Talon, they're both in this dungeon, which is handy having 2 in the same place. Okay, 136 of that dude, of the chili thing. Let's check the other one. 136 of him, 160, there we go, of this guy. It's quite the amount of fams. I also have a DPS loadout, but it has 86 of that dude. It has 2 tier 13 pieces. Okay. I don't know how many of these guys we've got. But it was 120 something of the chilies. Then it was 86 of this dude. Yes. All right, there we go. Done. We don't need any more Flame Talon. Sweet. Now just an absolute fucking shit ton of Ignibrite. So that's pretty good. But as I said, I'll probably keep doing this and the Mistral thing. So I need another 4, I guess, of each. But the 78 of those things. The minimum of +5ing with worth of familiars we have now, so that's good. I mean, as I said before, it didn't matter whether it took me another month or 2, potentially even, to get that last fam, because I won't be able to fuse it anyway. You have 270 H, 78, sorry, not H, from the Tilk dungeon. Wow, that's a lot. You should just make like 272 or whatever it is, 270 whatever's +5s of it, just for the lulz. You have 27 of them. 27 of what? Of Tilk? Okay, hang on. I'm going to change the music station from all to... okay, let's see that. Oh, the H. Right, I see, yeah. Talking when I first wake up is hard. Hi, I'm currently trying to get Squibbo schematic and it's taking a while. Any advice? Nope. You'll get it eventually. But it's better to go +5. What the hell is it called? Ball in. Hang on. +5 shramps and +5 Ballan, then replace them with +5. Fuck, I answered this question a lot. Hilarious. I think that's how it's spelled. And plus 5 from UT. All right. Well, this is already a successful stream. Hopefully we can get a Flixie or two. That would be good. Oh, 2 Flame Talons. Hilarious. Yeah, well, I don't know what I said. Close enough, I think. Okay, we got 3 more runs. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to work on my augments, I guess, because I'm gonna need augments for Eucalyptus, and I'm gonna need augments for Stanislaus, and all of my augments are basically in Glasdos, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to do. I guess I'm just gonna have to buy some augment boxes from the shop and hope to get a decent couple of brains, I guess. Go for 1 million fams. What do you mean? I assume that's what 1M means, 1 million? 1 million of the same familiar. That is a lot of runs. That's what you got to do, Spook. You need to, whatever that familiar you were talking about before. The mythic one. You need 1 million of them. You cannot rest. You cannot sleep until you have 1 million. $278 or whatever it was. Yeah, 278 of one familiar is pretty impressive. I managed to get enough World Boss Legendaries for the 100 set mats needed to roll the sets, which means I can roll for the Book of Flame Warden to use as cosmetics. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised and kind of disappointed actually that I've only got the one legendary from the world boss, because I like to get all the world boss each different tier world boss thingy just for cosmetics. And I obviously I don't need any gear from this tier anymore. But I want the cosmetics, and I just can't seem to get any world boss drops at all. Also, in that run where you were talking to that person, the boss dropped mud. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not sure how far I'm off one of those. So hopefully we can get, it's got one more. Yeah, this is the last one. Hopefully we can get some, thingy. Fuck, Flixie. Because I'm kind of sick of doing that dungeon. That raid, sorry. Although, thinking about it, I probably want, you know, multiple +5 Eucalyptuses as well, like you were talking before for the, invasion, and for PvP, you know, if I put like a Stanislaus and a Glasdos, and then me and two, and like another 2 or 1, whatever, or just me and as many Eucalyptuses as I can. So I probably need or want to get multiples, me as well, instead of just having one. So yeah, I'll probably end up being in that raid for quite a while. Boutneck, what's going on, man? It's been a while. How's your face? When you make Mythic enchants, will you make Dual Strike plus in power or full dual? I don't know. I mean, my thing is Dual Strike, right? It's kind of like what I've been doing, and funnily enough, what I'm infamous for type thing. But I'm not sure. I need to make a plan of what I'm actually going to do with my gems, right? Because I keep trying to buy the accessory box, right? To get Edward and whatever it is, the one with Empower. But oh yeah, that was full. Like I got 11k basically. What's in the shop at the moment? Nothing. Oh no, there is accessory box. Can you not get Edward's thingamabob anymore? Here it is. Yeah, I mean, I've tried so many times to buy this particular box and the 5k box and everything to get a legendary accessory, and it just doesn't work. I just can't get it. It's easily over 120, 130,000 gems. To get it, it's like, it's silly. Full dual strike is about, yeah, my dual strike at the moment is like 54% or something. So I don't know whether I should just, you know, use the 11k on this and just keep trying, because if I get this right, then my my dual strike's gonna go down by 9%, because the current thing I have is 18, right? So my dual strike's gonna go down 9%, but I'm gonna get 20% in power, and then I can change my like I can try and change my enchants to empower or something, or even just keep it as it is and just have 20% empower and like 30% dual strike or something, rather than just having full dual strike. Because with this current set, I'm at 53.7% and I have 1% empower from this, I think. Yeah, so that would take me to 21% empower, and then, like, you know, back down to 30 something probably dual strike with the current thing set. So yeah, sorry, current set, because the current set gives you 15% bonus dual strike. All good here. Made it to level 400. Nice, congrats. Go full dual strike. It's the best. How are you? Any plans for mythic accessory and or pet? I have no plans yet. Anything mythic, I've kind of just thrown out of my brain as achievable. But I should look into it and see what I can do. But the pets and stuff, you need like 10 legendary pets to break down to get the material, right? I have one, and accessory I have 0, so it won't be any of that. But I could probably do some runes or enchants or something, maybe. I don't know. Might be best to save until Conversary. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah. Being patient is always the best, but yeah, I want to see that box. I mean, we've done so many videos in the past and streams in the past where I've opened like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 worth of gems. Dollars worth of gems? No, you know what I mean. 5, 6, 7k gems, opening boxes and getting fuck all. So it's just throwing money away. Like at this point, yeah, 120, 130, maybe more, 1,000 gems, and still haven't got one, let alone the one I want. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just saving gems, and I don't really know what I'm going to use them for. But I was thinking of saving for Conversary, so I'll probably just keep doing that. When is Conversary? It's next month, I think. +3 leg pet. If you exchange that, you'll get enough legendary material to make a random mythic one. Okay. Good to know. I mean, I've got Tobit. I probably won't change that. For like, because Tobit's good, and the chance of getting something random that I don't want. But yeah, as I said, anything like that I've just written off as like not achievable, as free to play thing. But I should actually see what I've got and what I need to make it something potentially. I could make an upgrade a mythic mount if I could just get 17 more fleece to drop. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think for the most part, all that stuff is pay to win heavy, right? You might be able to do one thing here and there, but it's pretty pay to win heavy with the amount of mats and stuff you need. So I'm not too bothered by it. And as I've mentioned a million times, I'm not like, well, having fucking 54% dual strike should be enough to know that I'm not really a min maxer. Need all the best gear and the best stats and skills and make sure I'm doing everything perfect. Like, I just play and have fun, you know. It's a mobile game. I'm not too like stressed about having the best stuff. You know, like as it is, you know, I can do heroic. I can do heroic raids because you can use friends. I can do heroic dungeons because you can use friends. I can do Trials Gauntlet with the fams I have. Can't do the set mythic part of it, but like everything I've got, I'm able to play the game, right? So getting like spending all these accessory materials and stuff to get a mythic, which is going to be like tiny bit better, like whatever. I'm not too worried about it. Enchants are possible free to play, but the other stuff gets a bit Yeah. I think I can probably do enchants and maybe runes. I can't remember. I knew I was close to something. But you know, like if you get the runes and it's like 2.5% like item find or something, and then you get the mythic and it's 3%. It's like it's a 0.5, you know, increase. It's like a 20% increase of the previous thing you had. It's like this massive grindy thing to get like a tiny little better reward. I just don't care that much about it. You know, if I can do the, like I was saying, if I can do the content that I'm doing and like I can complete it, then it's fine. It's kind of like in any video game. Well, it's kind of like Remnant actually, considering we were talking about that before. Even though I said let's not talk about that anymore, this is a good kind of segue to it. Is that we had like 13 or 17 or something trait points that we just didn't use from the start of the game. Like we killed a bunch of bosses and enemies and stuff and got all these trait points. And we're like, well, what the fuck are we going to spend these on? And we were completing the content fine. And then when we used it, obviously it became a lot stronger, but we were able to do it without having, you know, all of those traits leveled up. So it's the same here. Like if I can do the content without going out of my mind, farming everything to get slight more edge with a mythic, like extra 0.5%. Like I don't know. I'm not too fussed. And I think from a free to play perspective, at least, I feel like it's kind of, I don't know if pressure or peer pressure or anything is the word or the thing I'm trying to think of or explain, but not just the mythic stuff that we've been talking about, but in general, there's a lot of stuff that like people ask for advice, or I see it in world chat when I like tune into world chat and stuff, and people will give advice that is kind of unachievable for free to play people or like lower level people. And it's like, make sure you don't use that. Never use that. It's shit. Never do it. You have to do this. And people like take that advice, and then like, you know, they got tunnel vision for doing that because that's what they've been told to do. But that might have been from a whale who can do that fine. If you're free to play or you only put like, you know, a couple of dollars in every couple of weeks or something, it's going to be incredibly hard to do whatever that person said, right? So I think a lot of things are like not as achievable to a bunch of the player base. And even if you're pay to win, right? Even if you're pay to win and you can only play casually because of work or family or kids or something else, you know, you still need to put like a buttload of time and effort, and you got to get the materials to break down to do all the things. It's just like, for some people, it's just not achievable. But they hear that that's what you have to do, and then get like worked up over it, or oh, this is never going to happen. There's no point even playing this game then if I can't do what I need to do. So I feel like there's a little bit of that going on, or has been in the whole time. It's not just Bit Hero specific. I think it's, well, not just mobile games in general, like MMOs and all the rest of it. Like there's a set thing, like people find the min-maxing best absolute, like the min-maxing best way to do something, and then that becomes like the kind of canon that people follow to be able to like play the game and be successful, is that they have to do this. It's like, well, you know, you don't have to do that. You can do other things and still be like, yeah, that might be the best possible min-max thing, but it might not be achievable for the hours you're playing the game, or the interest level you have, or if you're not putting money in, da 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 da. So I think there's like a bit of that trap that specifically younger people fall into following the advice because, well, they're just a bit more naive about stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm just ranting now, but hopefully that makes any sense. That you don't have to do stuff just because it's like the best possible way of doing it. If you can't do it for whatever reason, then do the best thing you can. I'm 3 heroes away from being able to roll for a mythic accessory. Best case scenario, we're getting the 70% block one. So that can be upgraded to 80, but I doubt the game would give me that one because RNG dumb. You never know. You never know. You can wait till you can make the specific accessory. Just get the new World Boss set. Yeah, that's right. Because people, like, I get the question that someone before answered me here, asked me here, sorry. About like the ball and schematic and stuff. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, you can get the ball and schematic and that's totally fine. The getting ball and +5 is better, but if you want to go for Scubo, then that's totally fine. And like people, there's the recommended path, like leveling up and stuff is not a big deal because you follow the same kind of template for each zone you're in or each tier you're in. Make sure that you have enough TS and that your accessory and your pet, you got an offensive accessory, defensive pet. If you DPS, well, this is for DPS, make sure that you have dual strike and empower and this, that, the other. That's like the recommended thing to go down. But there's people that are messaging me saying like, hey, I'm using Winslobo and Velk, da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, like those fems are fine. They're not the Eularius and Remy T, but like you're still being able to complete the content. Like you don't need to go for that just because it's recommended. It's like games that like champion themselves as being so diverse. So for instance, the two that I can think of is fuck, what was that MMO called? Rift, right? I don't know if any of you ever played Rift or know anything about it, but it's been a long time since I played it. And the way it worked was there was like let's say 15 classes or something. And they had each class had a talent tree, and it was the talent tree like in most RPGs that you have the tree, and instead of the tree going down, so you start off with like this thing, and then you can branch into like crit something, or you can balance go down this way into like attack speed and whatever da da da. It was the opposite. It was a tree that started at the bottom and grew up, and there was also roots that grew down. So that's kind of hard to explain, but every different class had we'll call it traits that you could get. So like if you leveled up to level 5, you would unlock one of these roots down the bottom of the traits or something, and then you could choose whatever class whatever talents you wanted on the top end. But you could have 3 different classes merged together. So you pick your 3 different classes, you level them up, you get each talent tree and the roots and stuff of 3 different things, and that's what you're playing as. So you might, for instance, want to be I can't remember what the classes are called, but you might want to be a warrior and then mix that in with a cleric and then mix that in with I don't know, something else, and you're like a tanky dude that can do some like healing, restoring magic and maybe like putting curses on undead or something like that. So it was cool that it was diverse, and you could just kind of pick different classes and pick different skills from each one, and that was what you played at. And they were like championing that as part of their like advertisement, saying like, X amount of 1,000 different possibilities you can play. You could play as this, or you could play as the same thing with different skills, and you'd have different abilities and da 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 da. And then it only took like a couple of months for people to make like archetypes, like the tank, the healer, the support, the mage, the whatever. And then they went through and min-maxed everything. And they're like, okay, if you want to be a tank, pick this, that class, these specific talent trees and these specific routes. and da 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 da. And so, you know, then when people are okay, I want to play a mage. Oh, okay, well this is how you play mage, I guess. You look up guides and stuff, and it's like, this is the best possible stats and the best possible stuff for a mage. Do this if you want to play a mage. So it's cool that they put all that different stuff in, but it didn't take long for everyone to just end up playing the exact same shit. Like, oh, there's a mage. Wait, oh, yep, he's the exact same as that mage and that mage and that mage. So another one is, I've never played it, but from the ads and stuff, the whole Raid Shadow Legends thing, right? Apparently there's like 100 different heroes and they all have different talent trees and stuff. And so there's like X amount of hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of possibilities of, you know, building your heroes in different ways and da 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 da. But people would have worked out the ultimate, definitive, best possible combination. And then people just looked that up because they just want to play the best shit they can. Right? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And all of that was to kind of like come back to Bit Heroes in a roundabout way of saying that I think that kind of those mentalities do kind of exist in this game. You know, it's like, don't use that familiar shit. Use this one instead. Oh, that like offensive pet is rubbish. Try this. Like, try and get this one instead. Da 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 da. People like can't just play and have fun and be content with what they're doing. They ask for advice, and people give them the definitive advice: do this or don't bother, basically. And I think that's kind of shitty. But what can you do? Anyway, that's my rant. If you're playing Bit Heroes and you're free to play and all the rest of it, just have fun. Like, don't worry too much about min-maxing everything. Like, you'll never be able to, for one. And, you know, you may not like the way that it works. Like, you pick stuff that you like. Having said that, Dual Strike and Empower for DPS is definitely the best way to go. So, you know, you can kind of like maybe follow that, maybe try and get Dual Strike and Empower on all your gear. But outside of that, FAMs and all the other whatever you want, just go with what you think is fun. And if you can complete the content without using the min-max stuff, then what's the difference? You know, you're completing your content and stuff the way you want to do it, which is great. I used to play Terra years ago, and the only thing I remember about it, I played as a little round pugman archer because I thought he looked funny, and I really like pugs and bows at the same time. I mean, pugs are great. I hate when people use Melgog in PvP because it's OP. I say as I farm Melgog for PvP. I don't know, like, that was a giant rant. I hope I got my point across. Not that, like, it wasn't really advice. I guess it was a point. And I think the biggest part as well is for Bit Heroes, or mobile games specifically, like, I would say the vast majority of people playing, like, well, we'll talk about Bit Heroes because that's what we're playing, right? I would say the vast majority of people that are playing this game is a mobile game, right? They're playing it on the go. They're playing it when they have some downtime. You know, you're on the toilet, you whip it out and do a raid or something, or you're watching TV and you've just got the thing next to you set to auto. Like we are here, or you know, you're cooking dinner and you put it on, or you know, you've got an hour before class, you'll just jump on and create some shit. You've got an hour before you need to put the kids to bed, you know, jump on and do some stuff. I would think the majority of players are like that, and then obviously all the whales and stuff play way more because they have all the ability to do so with all the different consumables and materials and stuff that they have access to. But it is a mobile game, right? So it doesn't need to be that stressful, and it doesn't need to be that like in depth and stuff. I think there would be some that this is like their main game. I remember when Zilfa was around and he's just disappeared, that this was his thing. Like, he didn't play anything else. All he did was Bit Heroes. And in that sense, if this is like your whole like gaming thing, if you don't have time for other games, or you don't have a PC or a console and whatever, then yeah, okay, doing a heap of Bit Hero stuff and trying to like min-max, I guess, and try and get the best stuff is fine. But if you're playing it just, you know, every couple of hours you log in and do some natural regen or something, like, it doesn't need to be that stressful. Like, it's just it's a mobile game. Like, yeah, I don't know. And I think it's majority of the people that get flustered by stuff are the younger people. And that's not like disrespect or anything to the younger people. It's just, you know, your brain doesn't fully develop until you're in your 20s. So I think younger people like want to have the best stuff possible because they think it's cool and like, oh, I need this and this and this, and you know, oh, this player is really cool because he's level 600 and stuff, and like it gets easily swayed by things. I don't know. You're supposed to destroy the Melbog user, not join them. You're on the toilet, you whip it out. Nice phrasing. Yeah. Oh shit, we're done, Zé. We're done. Wasn't even paying attention. I mean, this raid does go very fast because it's no longer the highest tier. I don't think we got any Eucalyptus there. I mean, Flixie there. No, we did not. RIP. All right, well, that is it for Bit Heroes for another week. Soren, you just came out at a really bad time. We're just finishing Bit Heroes. We are going straight away into Remnant from the Ashes, which is like a Dark Souls style game with guns, effectively. And we're going to be finishing that. We're near the end. So if you want to stick around for that, by all means. If you're just here for Bit Heroes, then I will see you all next week. Add quote, you're on the toilet, you whip it out. Yeah, it's a fair quote, I guess. Anyway, I will see you all in Remnant. If not, I will see you all next Sunday. Okay, bye!